So abantu ba Gusii na Nyamira, please go register tikakoretwo busokurera tuhikire Nyamira abantu number 18 bono bachakire kutuchongeria na it's only 18 people bara make Matiang'i kobe president. If he's on your side, is a very deadly person uranya kobe threat. Is sport pesa needed Shabana, not Shabana nja target sport pesa. That's for the meantime, that's the truth. Nata tena president gutikadena with some resources that you can go beg. Otherwise, ODM ne yabanyene, ODM ne yamate roche, ODM ne yabanyene and is owned, used no abanyene. So you are just put there as a flower garden for advertisement purposes. Naki ODM nero nebwate people from different parts of Kenya. Otherwise, ODM ne yabanyene, they are just using you.
From the unpredictable world of politics, entertainment, and any other trending news, welcome to the Maina Show.
Good morning, wakire na bari chisa chinde wairire. Welcome to the show. This is the Maina Show, a show about focused on the siasa na magendro na kile into kurua Gusii na gotema kuanalyze ingikenda. Number one, rero ndedemba tebiga, I am wishing abantu ba Nyamira na abantu ba Gusii mugenda mo register as voters erinde tonyana gucyo chikura asingenjo. What's going on is amadhara wa chakre sao eke sakukyo Gusii because to a very threat to other people politically. So abantu ba Gusii na Nyamira, please go register tikakoretwo busokurera tuhikire Nyamira abantu number 18 bono bachakire kutuchongeria na it's only 18 people bara make Matiang'i kobe president. All I know tikatonya ku push on na asege sakwekemo erinde tonyare go fight a space yetu as a politics ya Kenya na kuiroboka, because we are proven koba the best leaders and the people who are focused to bring the change na nendo bugati ukabila. Rero igombwata a discussion on Simba umwana bu Arati, and focus is only what agamba kararenge se umuchio Mombasa, and it was about the igarenga mangana ODM kunya go celebrate in the 20th anniversary wherever it is. But I watched that eventaga mpete gari and nachire into conclusion. Simba obeire nere omushale, obeire nere omoro, Simba obeire nere umuriro rutiri Gusii nase specifically erori yae yabere Gusii. In other words, Simba obeire ochire kobanere etaya eye ochigotongi na wokia ubunyansi bwa Gusii asingenjo korora oiru specific role yo could bring a disruption na watema could bring Gusii back to Ruto. But watching siasa ya korase ODM group Gusii people se mucho Mombasa na teme konyi analyze nende, I think for me it wasn't a part speech. I think Simba gave a kind of speech in Kia, and it was a soft but very strong nende ya rekona chakabere. I just picked positive from that, na picked a very positive part of that speech and Mombasa. But again, Gusii, this is the thing. Because Simba is a guy tuganeti, we need him, and tumuganeti to the camp ya Matiang'i usasing generally sege sakukyo Gusii. Number one, looking at the speech, is a fighter. Simba is a fighter. If you have him on your side, you are assured of something. Truth be told, to take is in that, strength that if he's on your side, is a very deadly person uranya kobe threat to any other person. But as I've been complaining about Simba is about the advisors. As because Simba is young and is a very strong politician, and this was maybe people can tell me apart from blogger and why did he decide? I think Gusii Muire Kobase Matiangi, why is he being used go fight Matiangi? And is going for the second to be the second term. So I don't understand chemically, scientifically, biologically. I don't understand Inkikia or make that decision to get just favors Kuruse government na pull Abagusi or also break the Obamuburia believe it in, because I think sometimes he believes in unity Yomusi. So highlights of the speech. He mentioned is the one who started supporting Shabana by bringing the Chinese investors, which is true, and also I can make a connection towards the SportPesa. As for the Chinese, that's okay. For SportPesa, I think SportPesa needed Shabana, not Shabana target the SportPesa. That's for the meantime, that is the truth. It is SportPesa which needed Shabana. But anyway, he mentioned in the Kiara City a stadium. He started a stadium Korosi is another issue. Me, I am but bitterness about how the Gusii stadium era city. I think Simbarat should not be proud of that stadium, because the stadium Moro City Gusii is just like Chitundu Barigete. Or say a border sheds, a koro kanamne border sheds. Because it could get the Bungo Kakamega, the famous, how do you call it? That stadium looks beautiful, and when you look at Homa Bay, I think the Homa Bay Stadium, that governor should be proud of the stadium. But Simbarati, if you want to be proud of the stadium, then I encourage you to do something. That's okay. That's what he mentioned, what he has done. He mentioned about Nyambera, how he was given a government in HBS Kurwe government, across Nyambera. Me, I thought it was his own legacy, and he had built that Nyambera dump site to be a parking. And that one, I congratulate him, because that's a very bold idea. Instead of having that dump site, nobody has ever thought of that idea. But it's good that it was I think something I'm very proud of, and I wish to be there to see the parking, which is in Nyambera. And people they are very funny. They are not even going to that parking to make it attractive, and it can be very attractive site. And Uhuru Park, or maybe we use some entry fee so that the county can collect some money. There are some beautiful things, people where they can take pictures and all that. Think about that to make it more profitable. And about the Suneka hairstrip, Simbarat said Dinero Quanta Naruto irony airstrip which is going to launch. This is what sometimes leaders Simbarati, I can tell you. First of all, the question is, why did they stop the airstrip? So Binabi Toruto every time I stop it all the development Gusii and some other parts of Kenya revenge because of election. Can I stop those ones? Then he knew, Ruto Nan is a conman in the politics. So he stopped all development. Then he towards the end of his towards the election, and so could relaunching of the same things. Then you see, this is what I'm doing, but already the budget and everything was in place since the previous government. So I don't know why, because they gave us silly reasons why airstrip in Suneka. All of a sudden now he's saying, let me bring it back because Simbarat has talked to me. So that's what kind of argument is that? Remember, Simbarat, you said very well in a key, tax. So you can stop, the president stop development in Gusii. Amagocha launch again. We wait for some other years, and the name of that is going to do those things so that we can pay about that one. By the way, into by the way, about see, I think into to a chandek and into the chandek and into the kurwanera. So let no people use tokens to scare, intimidate, and coerce our votes. Our vote already we have decided to suffer. We are not going to beg for what we deserve. So that airstrip, Simbarat, I think you are out of order. Whatever, you are the one who begged him to restart the airstrip. First of all, he's the one who stopped the airstrip, giving a very fake excuse on why airstrip it all of a sudden those things have changed simply because we are heading to an election. In other words, again, that airstrip is being used as a coercing strategy to correct votes. We are not going to allow that. I don't know anything about the flyover. I don't want to comment what he said about that, so I don't want to say anything because this show is all about the truth and what we believe in. So I have nothing about the flyover. He mentioned that it was given around 2 million across that flyover. I think he can get the money from the county instead of begging from the national government. And he also he keeps on mentioning about Ngombe atatoka Masai. Engombe ya Nyakama is what I don't understand, because we are not supposed to go beg for any development. Of course, we need development. President with some resources that you can go beg to be given. Of course, he brought a new way of trying to do that. Simbarat gave a very strong point which I loved, and I wish Simbarat, I like you. I wish you were to hold that point dear to your heart. And then go fight instead. ODM is just there to bring people. You are like a flower girl. ODM is a diverse political party. Otherwise, ODM ne yabanyene, ODM ne yamate roche, ODM ne yabanyene, and is owned, used, and no abanyene. So you are just put there as a flower guard for advertisement purposes. Naki ODM ne ronebwate people from different parts of Kenya. Otherwise, ODM ne yabanyene, they are just using you. Point na ukwana ne Simba igate baiga. One day we need to fix this country. One day umugusingo fix here that country. One day umugusingo fix that country. I like that Simbarat. Once upon a time, the man was born in Gusii. He fixed the country as a minister, and right now is going down for the higher office. That is other than Fred Okengo Matiang'i, naende noma etika kwa Mr. Fix It. So your words of one day fixing it, they are true. He is going to fix the country. Mr. Fix It is coming to fix a country. That is 2020. Another chance yoka to bugata for that higher office. Otherwise, ODM will use you and dump you. So, that's my point today. But again, as I said, we need Simbarati. I am so, stressed, feeling nguigubube asengenjo Simbarati still. Nero boni go tumekwa go kill the dream yomugusi. But I hope one day, one time before 2027, Simbarat will come back home and will help us. Whatever happens here, Somugusi sai, we are ready for that. This is the minor show. Esho wanige kodigereri. Ningi kegendereta somucho Gusii na ningi kere as a future ya Gusii. Na ningi tora akore asogo fix a community iteri de tuanjane. Tuanja ine lakini tuanja tawa compete. Welcome and subscribe to the Minor Show. Go to my Facebook page, Abednego Minor, The Minor Show, and also YouTube, The Minor Show, TikTok, The Minor Show. Inona bantabaya, njiro muntu nganyita Gusii, njiro muntu ndakugoro Gusii. I will fight, I will do anything. Thank you so much. See you as a next episode. But a message yanene, go register as a voter. Go register as a voter and to fight from within. We are shaming ourselves for not registering. This is the Minor Show.